Hey everyone, Jenny Sauer here, USDA PPQ Field Operations. I'm with the End User Tools Group. If you collect data in the field using a mobile application that starts with ArcGIS, like Survey 123, Field Maps, or even Quick Capture, you've probably started to encounter a new IT security measure that asks you to log in using MobileLink. What is it? How do you get it? Who sets that up? Where do you use it? And how do you use it? This video is going to cover all of that, and I'll show you what it looks like to sign in using MobileLink on my iPad. It's frustrating when we get something new, and so End User Tools has tried to support you with a document based on just the sign-in process alone. That's found here on the Mobile Data Collection Tools website under General Training Documents. And you can see MobileLink as an option and this document here. There's an overview describing exactly what MobileLink is. It uses your e-authentication to establish an identity and then uses this Entrust application to confirm authentication when you're signing into these ArcGIS mobile applications. How do we get this set up? That's a great question. You need to start by going to CEC IT, who sets you up with Intune on your mobile device. Intune is a remote management system they use to manage our devices remotely. So you'll want to open a ticket that looks something like this, mobile device issues. You'll want to ask for Intune if you don't have that on your device already. And part of that setup for Intune is this setup with MobileLink. You'll get a document from IT, and the IT technician should walk you through it. If they don't, make them hold your hand just a little bit. This section 3 on MobileLink is really important. It's page 22 on this document. IT is in charge of this document, so I won't give you the link, but make sure that CEC IT takes you through these steps, including setting up this MobileLink. Once all set up, I'm going to show you how you use it. So once this is all complete and CEC IT has taken you through that, you can come back to this document, which walks you through actually signing in. And I step you through signing into ArcGIS Field Maps and Survey 123. Let's do that here together. Starting with ArcGIS Field Maps. Let's open the app itself. As federal employees, all of our maps are held in a FedRAMP secure enterprise portal, so we will always tap Sign In with ArcGIS Enterprise. Then we specify the URL. If you haven't signed in before, you'll tap Specify a new URL. Using the keyboard, you will type that in with care. However, I've been in this app a few times and it's saved two separate URLs. As you can see, there's one that has STG or stage and then our official URL. In this case, I'm going to sign in using the stage portal. So I'm going to tap that URL. Next, I will tap Sign In to the USDA-MRP stage with eAuth account. And we'll get a couple of options. Previous to MobileLink, we could log in with username and password. Now you must choose MobileLink unless you have an exception placed for you. For some seasonals, your supervisor may have submitted an exception which allows you to use this e-authentication manual type-in of your username and password. For the rest of us though, we now have to tap MobileLink. This MobileLink asks for my e-authentication user ID. Typically it's first name period last name. Yours might be different. And then I will log in with MobileLink. This is sending a challenge, a new security challenge, and you should get a pop-up here to the Entrust app. If you don't see that pop-up or you miss it because you take too long like I just did, go ahead and hit the home button. Locate your Entrust application, open it up. This is oriented this way, so I'm going to have to spin you around a little bit. And it's asking for a PIN. Enter your PIN, which you set up with CEC IT when you created this identity. Tap Confirm and Yes. You can see the challenge result was that the identity was assured and you were authenticated. Now you can return to your field maps application. I'm going to spin that around again, where you can see that authentication was authorized and communicated back. And I have successfully signed in to ArcGIS Field Maps. Now let's have a look at ArcGIS Survey 123. I will tap Survey 123 to open the app. I have the option of signing in with the ArcGIS Enterprise, and you can see the URL in parentheses is the stage portal. If I don't want to sign into that portal, I will go to Manage ArcGIS Connections and choose another established portal. If you don't have the official MRP portal as an option, which I've just tapped, you can add it using this Add Connection button. I'm going to this time sign in to the official rather than the stage portal, just so you see the difference. In order to select a portal here, we just tap and we see the little check mark. There we go. And now I'm going to go back. And now my sign in lists that URL, the maps.mrp rather than stage URL. So I'll tap sign in there. Again, I will sign into USDA-MRP with an eAuth account. We have the same options as we did in ArcGIS Field Maps. Again, for those who have been exempted from MobileLink sign-in, you may be able to, if your supervisor has addressed that with an exception, you may be able to manually type in your username and password here for e-authentication. For the rest of us though, we now have to choose MobileLink and tap that as our sign-in option. MobileLink asks for your e-authentication user ID or username. Typically that is first name period last name, but yours might be different. And then I will tap login with MobileLink. You'll get messaging that asks you to go to the new security challenge. You can tap that, which takes you to the Entrust app, or if you've missed it like I just did, tap the home button once, locate your Entrust app, open it. It orients this way, so I'm going to have to spin you around again. It asks you for your PIN that you established when you established this Entrust identity. Enter that and hit OK, tap confirm, and tap yes. Now you can go back to, flipping this back around, now you can go back to Survey 123. You can see that the response was received and you were authenticated, and now I'm signed in to Survey 123. Changes are always hard for us, and signing into a device has always been a little complex, but with a little patience, hopefully we'll get there and be really good at it soon. Just remember that CEC IT supports this. In fact, it is their system in place to secure our data. It's responsible data stewardship that we're a part of. So please lean hard on CEC IT to support you if you have issues signing in or establishing that identity in the first place in the Entrust app. On the other hand, End User Tools is here to help, and I hope this video helped you see the sign-in process for the mobile data apps we use the most. Good luck out there, and thanks for watching.